This is the painting I made recently. I'm showing only the eyes, and the nose with a little color. The rest is just black and white. How can I do that? I make the eye first. The eye was a black circle and another large circle, and make line above it. Then I make the two dots here and one line underneath, suggesting the mouth. Then after that, I put a little bit of green, go around here, and a little bit here, and a little bit of red here. Then I'm going to demonstrate. I just said that we will have the eye first. Now I'm going to show you very dark black ink to have two circles. And after that, then reinforce here, make this part looks much darker and showing the forehead. And here, and after that, I'm going to have a little bit either green or yellowish color for the eyes, and a little bit of red for the nose. Okay, then I will start with ears. One stroke, one part of the outside part of the ear. Then I have few small dots indicating. Then I will have a very light color to suggest the white. I may add a few strong gray. Okay, then I'm going to have few very light gray stroke to suggest the front. I move my brush very fast, so I get all the strokes ended with some kind of a broken thing, but that is the way to suggest the. Okay, and I'm going to have the broken brush is just right to suggest the fur of the and see the tip actually broken. But that is the way to suggest the cat is very hairy. Okay, dryer brush. By doing so, I show that this leg is in white color, and then lastly, I will make my brush very pointed. Sometimes I even add a few here and here too. And a little bit short lines indicating this part also very hairy too. Okay, I finished my painting, then I will sign here. I finished the painting. I'm going to do another cat. With my paper, put vertically. So this cat is a little more like a sitting up. We'll have the same technique. The first thing is to very dark everything, and after that I will make very clearly. This is what I learned from my teacher, the way of making cat. And here we'll have. Then after that I will put a little bit either green or yellow for the eye. And a little red once again for the nose. Okay, then after that I will have the ear. And a stroke beginning here. It is okay to have it broken, meaning I squeeze hard and to have the tip completely opens. Then I use a smaller brush it carries a little bit of red, but I think it's just right. Okay, then I will have a light, very light, grayish stroke. It is a side stroke. You can see I squeeze my brush very hard against the paper, so this part Okay. Once again, I'm going to have you will see that this one and the first one almost the same procedure, almost the same way of making. And here's the shoulder bone, and here will be the body, and this is the rear part of the. Only this time I make them more or less sitting up, and here is the position for the and I add a little light gray, actually almost water, and to have the tear. Then I'm going to have the first one I made with the foot, the front 2 feet in white. But this time I will make the 2 front one in darker color. I said many times the brush painting in this style, or rather this school, very much emphasize we can suggest things. We suggest the very hairy body, we suggest the movement. We like to make everything living. We like to make it. Now here we're going to have the last touch. We have to use very small brush, and the tip must be really much pointed. This part suggests the white fur, and this part the white leg. I think I finished the painting. I'm going to sign my name. Okay, I finished it. Okay. The painting I made also recently for the purpose of making the tape. This one is a black rabbit with something for him to eat. I will show you two. One is black and one is white. How can I start painting this? Same idea. I almost like the cat. I make the eye first, and with a little bit gray here, there, and I show the nose. Then after that, I have a very good black ink. This is my first stroke, then the second stroke, then down to the nose. Then I recharge ink with a little bit of gray and having the mouth finished. That I finished the head. And that is the time I put a little bit of red for the eyes, a little bit of reddish for this nose, and the pinkish color suggests the inside part of its ear. Then I have a very heavy stroke here indicating where head is, and another movement for the neck, and the last one for the rear and for the rear third. And I'm going to demonstrate. Now I'm going to paint the eye first. Then the nose. Or either way, I may put a reddish color now, but I may put the reddish color later. I leave one small white spot to suggest the highlights. I may have a little bit of gray here. Then surely I can figure out now this is the nose and this is the forehead. Okay. One stroke and one stroke. And after that, I forgot to put a little bit of pinkish color, suggest the inside part of then I finish the head part. Okay. Then I will have a brush with very heavy, I think, to indicate here's the head. The position must be on the extension part of the forehead. Then this second will be Sure, I may put a lot of leaves. I may just put a very little. But I hope you see why I put this way, because the body goes up. I like to have well-balanced composition. Then, almost, I should say lastly, you have to move fast. Not only the brush tip is pointed, by doing so, not only suggests the roundness, also suggests the shadows, meaning this part is darker. And I believe I finished the painting. Either I will sign here or I sign here. I finished the painting. One. This is another painting I made not too long ago. A rabbit's white. You will say outline? No, it's not really the outline. I only try to keep most of the place not touched by my brush. I use gray to indicate the dimension, showing the highlights, and the shadows. And the interesting thing will be here. I like to explain furthermore that round thing, the head, doesn't matter if it's facing you or turn away. This is the head. And this circle suggests the front of the rabbit. And this huge egg-shaped circle suggests the body and the rear leg. And surely all the rabbits got very short hair. And only suggested not necessary to have every line counted, but as long as people look at that, they can tell that's the rabbit's leg. Now I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to demonstrate the white rabbits. Once again, I will start with their eyes. Then after that, I'll have a triangle type of thing to indicate the okay. Then I will play with my very light or surely I may indicate here. Alright, then I'm going to have the outline ears. Still I'm using very light gray. the inside part of the ear on this side. Then this is the first circle I talking about. I finished the first circle, the head. Then I'm beginning to have the second circle. Then this is the big circle, the rear. Then this is the shadow. Here we go. I have use the shadow again. So just the very deep here, not too much light come to this place. A very dry brush, and actually it just serves the purpose. We like to show this part is very hairy. And the last part will be still just a suggestion. I believe I should have a signature on this side. I finished the painting. Here's another one made recently by me. The squirrel, I made two in one painting. This is the one in front. I will say the technique part, I mean the procedure, the eyes, the nose will be very much like the rabbits. But here I like to emphasize one thing is I squeeze my brush, make the tip completely open. This is the way I got this. This is the way I got all these things. Surely this is a very difficult technique. I hold the brush vertical and squeeze it so the tip opens. And when I move either that direction or this direction, it gets broken things. Then I have another squirrel in the same painting. I'm going to demonstrate showing a squirrel eating something. the procedure I mentioned once again. I always make the eye first. Then okay, my brown color surely mixed with lots of black ink. And we'll go the ear, and here it's foreshortened, and here I have to be very careful. My brush will go around the eyes, and after that I will have my brush then my brown brush will have the block at the very tip. See, I go this way. This is what I mentioned about a squeeze hard so the tip opens. See, my brush carry lots of block for the shadow part. It's one stroke only to have this lake. I have to make this one a little bit yellowish or greenish so people know this is not a part of the body. And then lastly, I have my brown, and beginning here, because the little block at the tip of my brush So very strong is just the dimension. Then I believe I finished almost done, but I like to complete the face. Or it could be just standing on a rock or just next to a piece of rock. I will not do too much for the tree trunk or I will add a few red leaves or rather yellow leaves to suggest it's fall. I believe I should sign up there. I like you to see once again the face. Just this part, it's interesting. I finished the painting. I'm going to make another squirrel with my paper put vertically and make the squirrel looking down on top of a tree. Okay, again. Very dark black ink, a circle now made by me, and yeah, I will have a very strong brown color go around the eye to finish the face. And surely I'm going to have the ear first, so I know where little bit of water being added here so the brown will run, become softer. See the tip goes around the eye. Now I will make the lower lip. This is the forehead and this is the neck. In my school, very much emphasize how to create the image without painting, without adding colors. You see, this is the way I keep this part, I keep this part, I keep this part not touched. Then come to the hair. I mix lots of brown and I put the faded rock. I squeeze my brush very hard and I make the tip open. Some kind of reinforcement and also, or you may call that, I retouch this part. Okay. It was a very huge, big tree before. This kind of a stroke I use quite a lot for clip or tree trunks. Almost everywhere you can see I use the side of my brush. Because the straight line, I have to break it by adding some kind of plants. Once again, I like to show you the idea of fall. Now this time, I think my signature should be here. I finished painting. This raccoon was made by me last week. I very much enjoy the broken brush stroke. You can tell here, I almost pumping my brush, make it all broken here. Besides that, I also like to tell you I enjoy making a tree trunk for the animal to climb down it. The procedure very much the same. I started 2 block circles. That is very tiny, small ones. And I have the big one. This is almost like a dog's nose. Then after that, you can see I have a very dark brown ink for the tail. And the rest of them, you can see now I have a brush stroke. Hitting here hard and hitting here hard. Make looks like the eyes very deep there. I purposely remain all this white. And the leaving part white is very important to this style of painting. White, 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 white here. And also even that tree almost completed white. And the broken stroke here, 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 here is very natural. The brown actually being mixed with quite a lot of black, so it's almost grayish. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate. Now I'm going to demonstrate the raccoon. Once again, I say that I start with I. And this animal will have bigger, darker. You see, when I made 2 strokes, leave this part white, suggest the highlights. Okay. Then I will charge my brush with brown. And here we are. And I will have this one hit really hard. Okay. Okay, then I have a really light brown. So just the front. Then I have a very strong brown color to indicate that. Okay, here we go. I leave lots of place white. Then the tear. Sure, I will make this a little bit bigger. So I have to have the forehead a bit higher. Then I will make the tree. I make this part darker, not only to show the branches where they belong to this, but also I try to show a triangle. This is the way I believe the animal safely sitting on that. It holds. Then I believe I'm going to sign my name. Yeah. I retouch a little bit here and there because the ink someplace disappeared. Okay, I think I finished the painting. This is one of my paintings showing two fish, two pairs of fish and swimming same direction. And after a while I'm going to show you how I paint this. And usually we suggest the fish in the water is symbolize the happiness, and especially two of them. And that is traditionally being used and to tell people friendship, love, and also life. And I will show you how to do it. First I made the eye, the black one, and I have a gray circle, and I have my brush very slanting, and with the tip carry darker ink, where the other could be greenish, could be just grayish, to finish the head and the face. Then this will be only one stroke. This is what I'm going to show you after a while. I'm going to show you how to paint the fish I just showed to you. I say the first thing I will have a very dark ink circle for the eye. And after that I will use much lighter ink to make a circle around the eye. But still, this is a part of the. And then I'm going to use my same brush, carry more dark ink, because this is the tip. So it's also the most pointy part of the fish head. And I'm going to go around the eye. Okay, then I will have 2 or 3 lines to indicate the fish's upper lip and the lower lip. And I have a few lines here complete the face, or rather the head of the fish. Then after that, my brush still in the same condition with water, gray, and black. Then I will wave my arm like this, again, like this. Then after this, I will make 2 more strokes, quite similar to the bamboo leaves, only slightly curved. And here, the upper part, and here. Okay, then one very gentle line to suggest. Then I make another one. I'm going to repeat once again for my fish. Okay, a circle and great outline and very heavy dark ink for the first part. And after that, still the same brush because of the dark ink being used. So that little lighter color will be for the upper lip and the lower lip. And pretty much suggested. My school never interested to have all the details for the fish, like every piece of the scale very carefully painted. We do not believe that is the way to suggest the fish is living and happy and swimming. Then I finished my painting. I'm going to sign here. This is another painting about 2 fish I made just recently. The slightly difference from the one I just demonstrated. I add several dots indicating the scale, but still the scale is not very carefully outlined. Then I'm going to demonstrate. Now I'm going to show you how to make the same kind of fish but with a few dots to suggest the scale. The procedure will be the same. I will have okay. Then I finish the face part. Okay, now the back part is still once again just 1 stroke. And I will finish the whole thing Okay, now this one is without showing scare. Now I'm going to put the grayish stroke, but pay attention to that. I make each stroke slightly curved and I make it smaller and smaller and smaller. And the second will be the same. Slightly curved, and actually my brush carry almost no ink. I will do gently, not only still curved, not only very light color, but also almost disappearing. Okay, I have to reinforce this part a little bit. Okay, I will do once again. Now I will have a very dark ink. Alright, then very light ink go around. Okay. The second stroke could be underneath, not like the other one I did. Okay. Now I'll come to the scale. Slightly curved. The first group will be darker, and then now begin to smaller. The second group slightly alternated. And become small. And this third one will be even smaller. Okay, sometimes we add few lines to reinforce. Then I will sign. I finished my painting. Now I'm going to show you the fleet of fish. The technique slightly different. Watch, I will have this line first. I will do again. This will be a bigger fish. Then I will do another one here. Okay, then after that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the fish eyes. And go around the eyes and complete the head. This is a way to make a little bit smaller fish. I'm going to wave my hands such a way to suggest they are moving. Now I will give eye for the second fish. Actually, this part very much similar to the one I just demonstrated. Then the third one, almost the same technique. I will give the eyes a circling gray and complete the head. Okay. For this group of fish, I'm not going to do any scare, but I could do some even smaller one further away by having my brush waving okay. Then this time the eye will not be very much in detail, but the mouth will be suggest again. I will show eyes for this fish. Then I will complete the head. And this one even further away. Then I'm going to start. I finished the painting. Now I'm going to show you how to paint the goldfish. And the goldfish in Chinese called Jingyu. Jing means gold, and yu is a fish. We just put into English straight, directly say goldfish. And they always have a very big eye. Now, very large one. Then after that, I will have the head. The head, like this. Then still have a little color here for the lip. I may reinforce this part to suggest the shadow or the very much outstanding big eyes. Okay, then I'm going to make this two finish the head part. Then after that, I'm going to have, okay, this is the back of the goldfish. Then our idea is to show the fish is happy and swimming. It's in the water. So these two suggest the movement. Here, the tail. I'm going to make it very quickly. It's supposed to on one side. And this is the one on the other side. And after that, this is the first one, the top view. I will show you one, the side view, or rather slightly the side view. And the beginning will be very similar to the fish I demonstrated. And by doing so, suggest the eyes is very much large and stick out. All right, then I'm going to finish the face part. I may add a little bit darker one. Yeah, I may even suggest we may have a chance to see the other side of the big eyes. Then once again, I like to say, to show the goldfish under the lotus leaves, or even just for a scene of water, we may suggest water by having the movement of this. And again, the four parts of the tail will be very happily swimming. And I say that many times, this is the one next to the big one, and these two in front of us suggest the happiness, they are moving. And I will make another one here, a block one, or maybe not. I have still a little color on my brush. The same technique here. Okay, this is the body. This is the body here. And this is the tail. Even the stroke is broken, but we like that idea, suggesting they are very fast moving. Okay, then I will sign here. I finished the painting. Now I'm going to show you how to paint shrimps. This is a very commonly done by the scholars. Some are without color. Some are, what I mean is just black and white, showing a lot of shrimps swimming towards one direction in the water. And here we do see a lot of there, and the beauty is the contrast of the dark ink and the light ink. Surely all these lines suggest the movement. They are dashing very speedy towards one direction. Now I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to show you how to paint shrimps like what I just showed to you. The first stroke, the head. I may make one more. Okay. Then I will have and after that usually we show a really dark strong black here. When it's living, when it's in the water, the body of the shrimp almost semi-transparent. And I'm going to show you. This is very sharp and pointed thing. Okay, after that, I will give you the eye. Then I will give you the body. Two, three, four. So make slightly curved. And after that, I will make the tail. I may touch this part a little bit, suggest the back. Okay? Then again, they have many small things here. The feet. Okay. And also some of them will have not all of them. Okay, then they still have two more things. I will try not to make very much polarized. Here we have more small things, and also the important thing is the head one direction, the body tilts a little bit, move higher, and the tail down. This is the way to suggest they are swimming. Now here, the head, and then this part higher, a little bit higher, and here goes down a little bit. That's the way it's supposed to be. I may add one more here, top view. The top view many times the artist try to avoid. But this is the way for you to understand how it looked like. Now this is the head part and the eye, really dark color, and with one like this. Even the top view, I'm going to make it slightly curved here. Not a lot, okay? The tear. Okay, then in this case we do not see the small legs, the feet underneath. All right. Or maybe we'll just suggest the movement here. We'll sign here. Then I finish the painting. I'm going to demonstrate the frogs with this position. One is with the two legs all close together and one stretched. And this is a very usually position and showing the front foot and also with the lines on the back. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to demonstrate the first one a little bit lower here. The same story, I'm going to make the eyes circle and the other eye not see too much. And I will have the gray suggesting the big outstanding thing. Then I will have a very strong ink, go down first, then higher here. And then I will give you the here we will have, I usually leave many places not touched. And here I wash my brush, get a really light color now. The light color suggests the white part, and this is also important. Suggests the I may add a little bit brownish or reddish color here. I may add a little bit color here. Then, while the grain still wet, I'm going to add strips on its body. Okay, this must be very strong. Okay, then I will do another one. The another one. I may put the same idea, but facing left. You notice that my eye in the beginning of my painting is very much alike. It's almost like a formula. But you know already when I paint bamboo, when I paint the orchids, also I have certain kind of formula. Here we go. Okay. I will have okay, and another one. This is slightly different from and I may add I said a little bit of reddish thing here, reddish thing here. I have a feeling the eye should be even bigger, so I did. Then I was going to add from here down 1, 2, and 3. Then I will have 1, 2, 2. Okay, then I will have another one since we have space here. Then a white line indicating the body. really strong black ink. So again, I will just the mouse part with a little bit reddish thing. Yeah, I believe I have to put my name here. I finished painting. This is the beginning of my hand screw of many frogs. Here's my first chop, telling people my name, and here's another one. It says green grass, the pond, meaning the pond with lots of grasses everywhere. You heard the frogs singing. And this is my hometown sceneries. I haven't seen this for a long time already. This is my memory about my childhood, to watch all the frogs playing next to the pond. And that big chop is to say the beginning of the screw and telling people that's my collection, calligraph, and a painting. And here the first group. Now you can see I painted all this on tinted rice paper. This is the reason why I have to use white to indicate the lower part, rather the stomach of the frog. And they have to cramping to the other side, and the action is very interesting, but the feet mostly just suggested. Here they are jumping down with the legs open, and they are swimming down. Yeah. And this group is coming from top, jumping to the pond. You can see all this follow one formula: the eye, the mouth, white circle, and the green things for the body and the legs. Very much identical, same kind of a stroke. I say that's almost like a formula when we make bamboo, the way, just like this, certain way you learn from your teacher. Okay, again, still the same thing. They're jumping and coming down. And this one is almost the same like that. Okay. And this is also the same like this. And the end of this, I say, a group of frogs I painted many years ago, but I mounted, pasted into the hand screw. And here more writing about 30 years ago, we moved to Virginia, and our place called the Art Farm. There's a small creek with also the frogs. In the evening, they also singing and make noises, just like my hometown. This is the reason why I made a screw like this. I hope you like it. And this is goes to available for you to view at my place. I'm going to demonstrate the crab Traditionally, the Chinese scholar like a paint the way I'm showing you. The most interesting thing part is this is not from the sea. This is from the lake. You have heard the Taihu Lake, and this is from the fresh water. And here we go. And after this, I will put a 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. And I may add a few black dots on it. Okay. Then it must be happy, must be swimming. So I will make the 8 feet such a way, such a thing they are moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here then this is the back of the crab. I'm going to show you the other side. The other side I will show white mostly. And here guys. Then same idea. I'm going to put 5 dots on one of this side, and 1, 2, 3 on this side. I may use a little bit of lighter ink to suggest the other side of the lake. One goes away. This goes in there. And I finish the painting. The writing says They're very proud of themselves because most of the animal move straight, but this group, they want to move horizontally. Okay, I finished the painting. This is a I-Hsiung screw, very long. I made many years ago, and I'm very happy because for the first time I have the large sheets of shrimp paper, and this is half of the shrimp paper. And you can see I made almost the same technique, the body with 3 big strokes, same like what I just demonstrated. The other side, the same, showing the outline and with the 4 legs on one side and another on this side. They are swimming in the water. And this suggests a little bit further away. Then we come to the center paw. And these 2 are all showing the back. And they are moving. Please pay attention to the legs are not arranged exactly the same way. This is the way it's supposed to show they are moving, they are swimming. And come to lower part. Once again, I repeat it. But you notice that this, on the left side, the second foot bends. And on the right side, the last one bends. And here is another one, the lower part, suggests one coming down towards viewers. So the technique is the same. The only difference is the last one at the bottom part. That is the foreshortened, suggests the crab is moving towards us. And the word says this is the paper from Taiwan. I enjoy having them, so I put just the ink crabs on this to tell people my happiness. I sign with 2 chops, and this screw is still available at my place. I'm very much enjoy seeing that for myself even. This is the last part of my videotape. I hope you enjoy it, and the lessons, the demonstrations may help you to practice all this.